Hello. How are we doing, everyone? Hope you're okay. I'm just checking out my sound's coming out. I can hear it now. I can hear it. It's all good. Thank you for being here. I've got Facebook ninjas in the house. It's not showing up who is making the comments. So unfortunately, typically for me, it all goes crazy. And Courtney's saying, oh yes, we are at £3,366, dollars, sorry, and 17 cents. So that's fantastic. We are doing so well. Tim's doing so well, and the rest of the team. As you can see, my dog has joined me. There we go, that's a bit better. Come on, come on. Oh wait, better together, don't you think? Please come and say hello in the comments. Let me know who you are, where you are, and why you are. It's great to have you here. All for this. Enjoying my tea? There we go. That was Kid Penny, Better Together, and As We Are. And I thought it was such a ample song for this. Ample song, such a the correct song, the right song, should we say, for this. Now you can see it started already. For those that don't know me, hello, I'm Carl Sullivan of Bearded Banter on Facebook and Carl's Bearded Banter on YouTube, Tube of the U. That's where I hang out, that's where I do my lives and the rest of my stuff what I do. My bearded waffle, shall we say. Reason I go live, basically, I do have a disability and that kind of messes with my brain, and that's why you'll hear and you'll see sometimes the words don't come out. It's called neural malaise. My brain and my voice don't seem to connect together. My brain kind of shuts things down now and again, which is all fun, especially when Tim Sohn asked you to come on live and do some streaming for the blood cancer 24-hour fundraiser we're doing, and send you a big massive sheet of things to say, as we call it, the run-off show. So why are we here? Why are we doing? So that's a bit about me anyway. It's enough about that. So what's going on? Well, we are 12 hours into a 24-hour live stream. Open Your Hearts and Wallets for Blood Cancers, a 24-hour fundraiser, as it were. This event will run from 6 p.m. and that was 6 p.m. Yeah, I get confused because I'm here in the UK, so it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I think I know on the eastern side of the old US of A there, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, I do believe. So I'll play a few tunes, but I'll keep them calm to start with, and then I might ramp them up a little bit to help wake you up. On the western side over there, I don't know, is it like ridiculously just gone to bed? or you're just going to bed. I don't know. So we're all in different time zones. It's all crazy. It's all fun. We've just had Rob on from Alaska, from all over the world. So the run today is me after me at 12 o'clock. See, the timing's going again. At 12 o'clock from the UK, 7 o'clock on the Eastern Seaboard, it will be Rush Johns. And then after him, it will be Tim again. So we'll see how Tim's doing. I bet he's not looking too sprightly now. He's been going for 12 hours so far. After Tim, it'll be Jenny Gold, and then Mark Lee, and then it's the Stefan Kaplan. He'll be up next after that, and then the final one will be the final celebration, which kicks off around 9 o'clock, I think. Also, my buddies have clicked into the house. Richard Brooks here. Hi, Carl. Just got a brief hello. Got to get back to work. A great cause. Thank you, Richard Brooks. I appreciate that. I appreciate the words. Now, the idea is you can donate online. I'll stop saying it as well in a minute. Donate online. The scrolling ticker will have the address that you can donate to, or you can also send a check if you want to, and you send a check made out to LLS, that's a Leukemia Lymphoma Society, and mail it to Tim Sohn, 120 Cara Lane. Is that Sohola? Shohola, Sohola, PA 18458. And obviously, we appreciate all your donations. So please get involved. Every little helps. Every tiny pence that you put in there is going towards a fantastic cause. Like I say, just forego your morning coffee from Starbucks or whatever it is, Costa, Dunkin' Donuts, wherever you may go. The $3-5, whatever it costs for that, donate to this instead and give yourself a warm glow, and and then go through the rest of the week feeling really good and positive about what you've done, because you're helping such a worthy cause. As we all know, beating cancer, it's unreal. It's why I got involved. You can't say no when you get asked to get involved in something like this. Amazing cause. So well done to Tim for setting it all up, and everybody else that's been involved so far, and them that are yet to come. So what should we do now? I think, here we go. Let's have a look. Excuse me. Right. Over these 24 hours, there will be live stream shows going on with cancer survivors and supporters sharing their stories. There'll be musicians, entertainers, performers, and more. And then you've also got me stuck in the middle of it. I'm sorry, there's not much you can do about that. What can I say? You can go to the link. It should be, hopefully, someone will put it on in the comments in there. I can't get it in the comments in a minute. I can't access my comments, typically enough. When I play another tune, maybe I'll try and copy it. Let's see if we can get it in here on one page. There you go. Should be in the comments now. We'll stick it there. That is quicker, rather than waiting for that scrolling ticker. It's quicker than a scrolling ticker. Robert's in the house. Hello, Robert. He's just finished. Are you going to have a rest now, mate? Go and have a nice cup of tea. Go and sit down and chillax. Great show, buddy. And to your guests as well. Wonderful. Thank you for all that you've done. And thanks for now, passing it over to me. Not so much. The nerves are high, as you can tell. The nerves are high. I'm not used to this kind of structured event sort of thing. You know me. My show's called Titanic TV. I just go with the flow. I can't read lots of words. My brain goes. So this is daunting for me. Exactly, mate. Quicker than a ticker. Quicker than a ticker. Where's my comment gone? There we go. Donate there while you can. Quicker than the ticker. Cheers, bud. Have a great rest of the day, mate. All the best and well done. Right, I lost my place where I was going to now. Right. Yeah, you can do it. Share. Donate on the link there. The goal is hit 50k. So I'm not sure where we're at. We've got a long way to go. But like I say, every little helps. You don't have to donate the 50k off yourself, but a couple of dollars, $5, $10, whatever you can afford, really, it would really help. Also, in that link that we just put down there as well, yes, there'll be a list of who's on, who's been, and who's to come. You can check that out, and there should be a link to join their shows. If you think, I fancy having a watch of that or listen to that, then go for it. Go and check out the link, and it'll send you straight to it. Also, let us know where you're tuning in from around the world, as Brian would say, Brian Schumann. Because we appreciate you showing up, and I really do appreciate everyone that's leaving a message in the comments. Please, if you're going to do it, if you're not going to donate or you can't donate, that's fine. But just give us a little hello in the comments, because that helps spur us along and give me, well, for me especially, it gives me that bit of calm, just appreciation of me being here on my lonesome self, me and my beard, no one to talk to, and my beard can get a bit rough on me at times, honestly. So it's good to have some other people there just to give me that little bit of support, because we love you all. Yes, we do. Well, my apologies, it's just gone quiet for 15 minutes, right? So why is it happening? I guess, yeah, what is going on? What, why? Why are you doing this, Cal? But for what reason? Well, do you really need a reason to try and raise some money for cancer, or to try and beat cancer? No, no, no. But uh, the reason Tim has got this going really is it's a Man and Woman of the Year is a 10-week philanthropic competition to support blood cancer research among a group of motivated and dedicated individuals in communities across the United States. Candidates form powerful fundraising teams and uh, compete in order to of two local children who are blood cancer survivors. And our goal, as I said, is to raise 50k with the help. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. I'm not going to Disney's. What is that? Cinderella. Cinderella. You can do it. Yeah. Anyway. We'll leave that alone. What we can do, we can get there. So please, every little helps. We want to raise as much as we can for these cancers. I'll be playing some videos explaining more about it, and giving you a bit of an insight into certain individuals that are involved or why we're involved, just to give you a bit that bit more info. Right, putting together this campaign has been truly takes a village of operators and horse and carts. No, it doesn't really take horse and carts. But Pamela Formica from the LSS, that is the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, has been such a huge help during this whole process. So I'm going to play a little video from Pam, and she's going to share with us a bit more about the LSS and the Man and Woman of the Year programme. So let's go and check this out now. I will, thankfully, disappear off the screen while we play this little video for you now. So have a little watch of this. We're back in a minute.
Hi, my name's Pam Formica. I am the Campaign Development Director for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and I'm so happy to be able to share a little bit with you today about LLS. So we are the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and our main mission is to find a cure for blood cancers. That would be leukemia, lymphoma, Hodgkin's, and myeloma. We also have three pillars, and one of those pillars is advocacy, research. We make sure that everything that we do, that we are keeping our patients at the forefront of everything. We are still one of the only organizations that still gives patient financial aid and copay assistance for the things that your health insurance doesn't cover. And the way that we do all of this is through people like yourselves who help us out through our signature campaigns. And the campaign that you're going to hear about throughout this 24 hours is the Man and Woman of the Year campaign. It's a secret 10-week fundraising campaign where members of the community have signed on to utilize their networks through events and fundraising. And at the end of the 10 weeks, we have a grand finale gala where we will name a Man and a Woman of the Year. So many amazing people doing amazing things to help promote our mission. One of our largest initiatives coming up is our children's initiative, where we've committed over $160 million over the next 5 years to help close the percentage for our pediatric cancer. So, as you can imagine, the world of pediatrics does not get a lot of funding. And so LLS has really stepped up because we were an organization that was founded by a family. Their 16-year-old son had passed away from leukemia and they wanted to make a difference. And so last year during our anniversary, our CEO said we're going back to our roots. And so the Children's Initiative is a large initiative for LLS. And really, we want to make sure that every child is able to have long-term results and not so many side effects.
Well, there you go. Like I say, a wonderful cause. Scrolling ticker, quicker than a ticker. Donations there. Donations at perspectivesoncancer.com. And that'll take you to the page where you can find out all the information and donate as much as you can. I mean, cancer it's a horrible thing and it affects so many people. And I know I'm just going to watch some of these videos in a bit. I've seen some because we've played them throughout the day so far. And they're just so emotive. You can't help but, get touched by it. Some of it will break your heart. Some of it just, gives you a bit of confidence in where it's going, a bit of hope for the future. But again, when you heard about pediatric cancers, it just can't help, especially for me anyway, it just can't help just raise something that needs to be, it needs to be got rid of. So we need to solve it, get rid of the cancer, get rid of it for good. So anyway, enough of that. For now, anyway, I think we'll play another song before we do. Oh, we've got Dorothy. Sorry, Dorothy. Hey, Carl, good morning. Here from Windsor, Ontario in Canada. Thank you. And Jenny Gold's in the house. Jenny's coming on later. Hi, Jenny. How are you doing? Great friend, Jenny. And Dorothy, both great friends. So thank you for checking in. And I hope you're getting ready, Jenny. You'll be ready for later on when you're going to go be doing your live. So we look forward to seeing that. Yeah, I suppose a bit disjointed on, like I say, because it's been going on. It's like 10 o'clock for me. It started about, I don't know, work out the maths, 12 hours from now, before now. And I've been, doing my best to try and watch it. So I've been awake most of the night. I think it was 4 or half 4. I went to bed. I thought I better get some sleep in before to go live, because you just want to be there and support, be there to support them, just say hello in the comments or whatever, and just, cheer for everyone. What's the cheerleader for everyone? But I had to go and get my head down, I thought, because otherwise, especially with my crazy brain, we won't be functioning. So I think we should play another tune now. And like I said, because it's early morning for you in the East Coast, so this one will be a nice, gentle one to get you going. There we go. Let me know what you think of the songs as well.
Once I knew a girl in the hard times. She made me a shirt out of 5s and dimes. Now she's gone, but when I wear it, she crosses my mind. And if the best is for the best, and the best is unkind. And I realized Illinois was more than I could stand. They say that working's best 'cause poverty is hell on a man. Now I ride the lazy river through the Mississippi fan. And if the best is for the best, and the best can be damned. And I spent a few years on the Queen of Spain. She was a leaky little boat that went up in flames. When the boiler blew, some people started naming names. But if the best is for the best, I guess the best is to blame. And I spent a few more as a Cairo crown. I was a heavyweight champion in the Midwest town. And I was lonesome for a girl who could pin me down. They say the best is for the best, but that's not what I have found. They say the best is for the best, but that's not what I have found. Now I listen to my sweetheart, I listen to my thirst. And I don't spend time listening to other people's words. Sometimes they're right, most times the reverse. They say the best is for the best when the best is for the worst. Sometimes they're right, most times the reverse. They say the best is for the best when the best is for the worst. They say the best is for the best when the best is for the worst. They say the best is for the best when the best is for the worst.
Yeah, a bit of a slow song there. Still a lovely song, I think, there. That's Jeffrey Martin, Best is for the Best. So, excuse me. Tim Sohn, our lustrous leader for this 24-hour event. He's there cracking the whip in the background, keeping his beady eye on us, making sure we're all doing well. We're all trying to raise as much as we can. Tim decided to be a candidate for the Man and Woman of the Year because he was diagnosed with chronic leukemia 15 years ago. He started sharing his cancer journey in June last year. So he kept it quiet. He's been streaming for a long time, Tim, and he only kind of told everyone, obviously his immediate family now, but tell people out and the public and on his live stream. He only decided to tell everyone last year. So it's kind of really emotional and kind of very close to him, obviously. He announced it all on Jenny Gold's show, who's in the comments as well, so thank you, Jenny. And shout out to Jenna. And many places since then he's been around. He's appeared on many shows. You can't get rid of Tim now. He's everywhere. And we love him. Saint Tim. Go Saint Tim. Shout out to Tim. Since then, found out in December he is cancer-free. So December, he was told he's actually cancer-free. So that was fantastic news. We were so happy for him. And then he launched the show, showing up perspectives on cancer. The show with his bestie, that's his words, not mine, bestie, Cara Oakley. Shout out to Cara. Go Cara. Putting up with Tim. And just a few months ago, they started that. And he invites cancer survivors and supporters to share their stories, connect and support each other. So big love to them for that. And now, obviously, he started, once he kind of shared his story, he found the courage to tell everyone about it. It's put a fire in him now, and now more than ever, and he wants to help other cancer survivors and supporters. And that's why we're here today. That's what it's all about, really. To show up, to change lives. Like we said, Tim is now cancer-free, but we know that beast is like, could change in a heartbeat, could change like that. He's always on medication. He'll be on medication for the rest of his life. No, but hopefully, it will all be good for him. It will all be good. But many are not cancer-free. You know that. We all know that there's still people suffering out there daily, and they're struggling right now as we speak. Each person's story is different. Each person is impacted in different ways, as we have discovered on Showing Up. If you watch the show, we'll see so in a bit. Speaking of stories, now we're going to hear a story of Brooklyn, who had cancer, was cancer-free, then relapsed. It's trigger warning. This is a bit of a sad video, but we've got to watch it. You know, it's what it's all about. Let's give her some love. Here we go.
Maybe, okay, so you're recording.
Yes.
Okay, maybe say, hi, my name is Brooklyn.
My name is Brooklyn. This is my identical twin sister, Alyssa. And this is my pet bearded dragon, Smaug. I love my dragon a whole lot. I would describe myself as very passionate. I love to write. I like to play the violin. I remember getting the biopsy results in my sister's bedroom. Diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. I had just turned 21. I was terrified on my first day of treatment, and before I knew it, I was getting continuous chemo for 96 hours straight. But none of it was working. At that point, we realized that we couldn't pass up any opportunities, and we had to take every moment that we could. So one of the things we did was take time for me and my sister to go find me a wedding dress. Not because I was getting married, but just to have the experience and to be able to find that perfect dress with my sister and share that moment together, since we knew that we couldn't guarantee it anymore. We were trying to learn everything we could about my diagnosis. That's why we went to LLS's blood cancer conference. And from that day on, LLS just became a big part of our lives. They helped me find meaning through volunteering and sharing my story. And they just gave me a blood cancer family. I thank LLS the most for funding my clinical trial. Getting the compassionate acceptance was really exciting, but my goodness, it was rough. And I finally got a remission. I relapsed less than 3 months later. We were sitting on a concrete bench outside the hospital thinking, why did we ever do this? A lot of feelings of defeat. I just kept asking how. How could we have done all of this? None of it mattered then. I still had cancer. So here we are. I've received all the standard treatments and even the newest blood cancer advances. And the only option now is treatment that just might slow down the cancer and buy a little bit of time. It's really hard to watch yourself get sicker. If you're not in the hospital for chemo, you're there because you have fluid in your chest or have another infection or need another blood transfusion. I'm exhausted and my family is exhausted. But I love my family and I love living life with them. We're relying on something better, more research. You give us a hope that we're hanging on to for my life. LLS calls me an honored hero, but really, you're my heroes.
Just wow. Just wow. God bless her, Brooklyn. Shout out for Brooklyn. Let's go to the a few comments. Jenny said she enjoyed that song I just played. I mean, Jenny normally cries at the drop of the hat. So songs and videos like that, I don't know you're coping. And Jenny's had a bit of news recently. So Dimitri, I don't know what that's about. And then I think someone's trying to call. Very inspiring, so thank you, Lady Manoel. Manoel. No, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. My apologies. Manil. I'm sorry. I'm going to give up on that one. I don't know what it is. Oh, I need a minute to compose myself again, I think. Let's play another tune, shall we? After that video, let's get us back into it. The song We'll Get There Together. We'll get there together. This is Kingpenny. Let's have a bit of this. I agree, Jenny. Video was a tough one. Remember, donate.
Starting now, we're breaking out.
Links come up here.
Leaving without you. This could be our one chance. We'll send a postcard when we're through. We'll get there together. We'll get there together. I'll meet you at the starting line. Don't you ever leave my side. We'll get there together. We'll get there together. If it takes all day or night, hand in hand we'll both arrive. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. You wanna see the sunrise, starry nights and endless seas. Writing our own story, let's go and make this what it's meant to be. Let's scream it out, let's go and make this what it's meant to be. We'll get there together, we'll get there together. I'll meet you at the starting line. Don't you ever leave my side. We'll get there together, we'll get there together. If it takes all day or night, hand in hand we'll both arrive. Do you feel your heartbeat? Do you feel the warmth beneath your feet? 'Cause you're standing next to me. Do you feel your heartbeat? Do you feel the warmth beneath your feet? 'Cause you're standing next to me. Yeah. 'Cause you're standing next to me. Oh, we'll get there together. We'll get there together. I'll meet you at the starting line. Don't you ever leave my side. We'll get there together. We'll get there together. If it takes all day or night, hand in hand we'll both arrive. Yeah, hand in hand we'll both arrive. Hand in hand we'll both arrive.
There we go, another great song. We'll get there together, and we will do. We'll beat this cancer. One day it will be beaten by them scientists out there. It'll be a beautiful day, and you can help. And the only way people like me can help the public out there is by donating to help them people, help them get rid of cancer, help them not have to worry about. Help people like Brooklyn not have to worry about going into remission and starting the process all over again. And you know, for the young kids like that, what must be going through their minds when you get found out? Initially, when you get told you've got cancer and you think you beat it, and then it comes back. The people that go through that, they are so strong. They're so strong. It's getting me emotional thinking about it. I don't know. My heart goes to them and the families as well. It just affects everyone. Cancer is a terrible thing, and we need to beat it. We need to get rid of it. Please donate. You can donate there. Where's me link go? As I say, this is quicker than the clicker. We can donate here at perspectivesoncancer.com. That will send you to the link for your donations, and it'll also give you a list of who's coming live when. And You can see who you can see and who's coming up. Find all decent people that's going to go live rather than just me. Don't forget also you don't, if you'd rather pay by check, you can do that. Or let me go back to the address again. Let me find it again. You can donate to, oh come on Carl, I can't find it now. It's coming up on it. It's coming up on it. We'll have to wait for the ticket this time because I can't find it to read it. Oh, there we go. Mail a check. Excuse me. Made out to the LSS, Leukemia Lymphoma Society. Mailed to Tim Sohn, 120 Cara Lane, Shahola, PA. Yeah, my pronunciation is probably not great. PA 18458 That's if you want to send a check in. Every little bit helps. It's all appreciated. Thank you very much. Let's go back to Jenny. She's saying the video was a tough one. I agree with you, it's tough. And her dad passed away from leukemia lymphoma almost 7 years ago. So this is actually touches Jenny as well. There's a lot of her heart into this as well. And I'm sure it's going to be very emotional when she's going live later on today. And her father was on trial treatment for research. So, that's what we need. We need more trial. We need research into the cure, don't we? We need to get it beat. We need to get rid of it. So love to you, Jenny. Love to your father. God bless him. Dorothy Graham. Hello, Dorothy. Somebody's saying Facebook Ninja. Sometimes it does this if it comes through my Facebook pages and you've not kind of ticked for you to be allowed on the your name and photograph to appear. It will come up like that. So I'm sorry if it does come up like that. If you want to put your name first, I'll put Dorothy Graham. Hello, Dorothy Graham from blah blah blah. And then at least we can see your name if it comes up like that. Anybody else there? If anyone wants to say hello, please do. Please do. I enjoy interaction with you in the comments. And let me know where you're checking in from as well. From around the world. I'm over here in the UK towards the Manchester Liverpool area. I'm kind of between the two. We will have Manchester and Liverpool towards the coast, and I'm sort of about there. Dorothy, who said hello to, is in Ontario, Canada, is it? Tim's in Transylvania. He's not. He's in Pennsylvania, in the States. Jenny, where are you at again? I forgot. Maine? No, not Maine. Jenny's over that way somewhere as well. Little old me, on my own, no guests, and none of my friends. Everyone else is in America or Canada, so I am alone and me, just me and my bed and my dogs. One's coiled up my feet. I don't know where the other one's going to go. You'll probably see crashing through the set anytime now. Well, there we go. Right, we've got to get back up where we were up to then. Oh dear me, what have we just played? We'll get there together. That's it. Let's find your point, Carl. Find your point where you're up to. Denver, Colorado. Oh, sorry. Denver, Colorado. Okay, fair enough. We'll get there. LSS is always hard at work with its many programs, including research and trials. So I'm excited to share this video with you. It's about the LSS pedal. This is the first global precision medicine clinical trial in pediatric acute leukemia. That's a mouthful, isn't it? It's a mouthful to say, but I mean, this is for the pediatric trial, so it kind of hits you when it's with the adults, but when it concerns the kids, at least, especially for me, it just seems to get, it's all that more emotive. It's all that more important. You just think the young kids, they have to grow up so fast, and especially when they've got something like cancer, leukemia, lymphoma, and they have to deal with that. Children shouldn't be doing that. Children should be having fun, getting shouted at for drawing on the walls or whatever at little age, and then out on the swings or whatever, as you do. They do still have swings these days. They're probably not health and safety now, is it, to go on swings? But anyway, Let's watch this video. I'm glad I want to get this one out of the way because this is a YouTube video, so it's kind of taking up my memory, holding it there on YouTube, on Tudor to You, and then once I've got that, I can close that, and hopefully it'll give me a bit more space on my computer to run. So bear with me while I get it up skis. And there we go, perfect. That's all I'll play this.
What we're trying to do here with LLS Pedal is to do something that's never been done before, and that's to match the child to a trial almost in real time. You can imagine a child coming in with relapsed leukemia and to be able to figure out within 24, 48 hours a new therapy to put that child on and to get that therapy started. That's never been done before.
We've been using the same drugs for the last 40 to 50 years. These are drugs that have been designed primarily for adult cancers, and we've been using them in kids to improve outcomes. And we've probably gotten as much mileage out of them as we can. For many of these types of leukemias that we're treating, we've pushed the limit of toxicity as far as we can. If we're going to make new progress, we need new therapies.
With this initiative, if we are successful, we can bring in massive number of pediatric leukemia patients to answer questions in a few short years rather than decades. And the fact that we have failed to do that really requires for us to change the way we're thinking and change the paradigm.
Pediatric leukemia is actually different from adult leukemia. So the changes that we see in the leukemia cells at the level of the genes are actually quite different from those seen in adult leukemias. So it's really important to actually focus research specifically on childhood leukemias, both acute myeloid leukemia as well as acute lymphoblastic leukemia. I am so excited that the Leukemia Lymphoma Society is going to support a next generation clinical trial very similar to the adult BEAT AML trial. This trial is actually going to enable a master trial for children with AML and other high-risk leukemias. So as part of this study, really for the very first time, we're going to be able to sequence the gene changes in a child's leukemia and then match those gene changes to drugs in a series of clinical studies.
Without LLS's backing, we could never even dream of a project like this because this is a huge initiative that's going to require data from lots of different sources and an enormous infrastructure, the likes of which we've never seen before.
I have never been this optimistic as I stand here today. We can do this.
Like I said, it can be done, it can be beat. So please open your hearts, open your wallets, donate today, donate to this. Help us help the LSS beat cancer for everyone. Like if you can't, you'd rather send a check, you can post one off, make it out to LSS, mail to Tim Sohn, Timsohn, that's Tim Sohn, 120 Cara Lane. I keep messing up this. Shohola, Shohola. I should have asked them how do you pronounce that. Shohola, PA 18458. So yes, please. Every little helps. So I think now we've added that, let's have a bit of another tune, shall we? Let's go for another tune. This one, I'm sorry, yeah, we got hello, Graham, Dorothy Graham Odell from Denver, Colorado. We got that. Let's have another tune. We're going to go for what I'm good at, like I said. Let's go when I find it, that is. Because I'm not very good at that, but here we go. Let's have a listen to this from Jared Mark.
I was always inclined to make history, but I never really had the time. Spent my life living dangerously, never worried how I'm getting by. here working, trying to do what I can. I'm out here sweating, dripping blood from my hands. Doing what I'm good at. Just doing what I'm made for. Just doing what I'm good at. Just doing what I'm made for. I know my money, money on my mind. Yeah, you bet I'm gonna have a good time. I know my money, money on my mind. Yeah, you bet I'm gonna have a good time. Well, I won't be trouble, trouble comes for me. It was always gonna find me out. I'm gonna keep on walking, taking what I need. Ain't nothing gonna touch me now. I'm out here working, trying to do what I can. I'm out here sweating, dripping blood from my hands. Oh, I'm doing what I'm good at. Just doing what I'm made for. Just doing what I'm good at. Just doing what I'm made for. Money, 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 money. I know my money, money on my mind. Yeah, you bet I'm gonna have a good time. I know my money, money on my mind. Yeah, you bet I'm gonna have a good time. Let me see you clap your hands. Now we're swaying to the beat. Let me see you clap your hands. Now we're swaying to the beat. Doing what I'm good at. Just doing what I'm made for. Just doing what I'm good at. Just doing what I'm made for. Money, 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 money.
Zhudum. That's a bit of a abrupt ending, wasn't it? Diddle-diddle, zhudum. Way to end the song. Zhudum. I did on the show like, hello, thank you, zhudum. Anyway, you're still with us. Say hello in the comments. Let me know where you're from. Let me know who you are and why you are. Let me know if you're donating. Now, there are some, for everyone that donates at the end of the show, at the end of the 24 hours, should I say, or towards the end. I think the kind of finale performance starts at 9 o'clock Eastern time. 9:10. Yeah, it's about 11 o'clock in the UK. I think that goes live, so it's not 9 o'clock. But anyway, there'll be some prizes given out for people that have donated. They've got a list. They're checking it twice. And there's people like Dorothy who's been in the house. Shout out to Dorothy. She's donated one of her books. Not this one. This one's mine. The Overcomer. Facing challenges with faith and courage. It's about her story. Shares her life story and how she overcame being bullied, low self-esteem, abusive relationships, and family tragedies, all through faith and courage. So someone can win a copy of that. It's worth $15.99, I think. I mean, well, it's priceless, really. It's Dorothy's story, and you won't think, you watch it now. She has her own show. She goes live and to YouTube, I think, and LinkedIn and all that. And she helps people become the better them. And you won't really think she had self-esteem issues, really. She's really good. We love you, Dorothy. Other things. How cheesy is it? I know it's cheesy. I know it's pure Edam pressing the horn, but I just love it. Brings a bit of joviality to the show, can't it? You know what I mean? It's a tough subject to get through. So I thought we need a bit of cheese in there to keep it going. I just heard a crazy noise. I think something's been posted. My dad's going to chew up the mail now, no doubt. But there you go. Okay, Deborah Cortez has offered art on merch. Ecamm also donated 3 pro subscriptions and 5 cards of $50. I'm going live with Ecamm now. Ecamm is a fantastic tool to use when you're streaming. You can change, you know, like I've been doing switching between videos and little intros and stingers and stuff like that. You can do all this dead easy with it. Little things like that. Obviously, you have to make the little designs, but you can just stick them. Oh, he says, knocking the microphone. Stick them in dead easy for Ecamm. So if you get a pro subscription, that's fantastic. You're going to love that. Trust me, you're going to love that. So here we go. More. We've got from Daniel Hall donates. This is a good one as well. I want to win this. Well, I mean, I'm on show, suppose I can't. But a 30-second opener video worth $3K. That is, I was going to say pounds. Worth worth $3K. A whole $3. No, worth $3,000. I should say. My apologies, Daniel Hall. He does some wonderful intros and stingers and all that. There was one for this, but I couldn't download it. I'm afraid I couldn't get it on for the start of this. But I've seen some, and they are really good. I want one from Dan. Get on it. Get me one for my show, please. It'd be fantastic. If you can win one, donate. You can donate $5. In fact, it's worth $3,000. Donate $100, and it's going to be worth it for that. You could win that. It's fantastic saving there. Yeah, you work it out by yourself. You know, you're paying 10% of the cost of it, and you donate to a fantastic charity as well. So give it a go. And like I've said before, and I'll say it again, it's quicker than sicker. Donate to perspectivesoncancer.com, and it redirects you to the page where you can donate, and it tells you all about the information of everything else that's going on throughout the 24 hours. Excuse me. So yes, lots to do and lots to say. I hope. Get my comments up again. My comments seem to keep freezing, and all of a sudden you just click in and I get some. But I think I'm up to date there now with them. So that's all good. Yeah. So there's lots to win. What else have we got? We've got that stretching. Mr. Shepherd donated a photograph. Yes, he did live apparently. Steve Stockmail will donate a month of music lessons for free to someone. Wow, a month of music lessons. I've only got part of the text, so I can't read it all. So I'm just trying to pick out the bits, telling you what I got. A month of I would love music lessons. I did pay for some for learning my ukulele, but it wasn't. Well, you know, one of them apps. Paid for apps to learn to play the ukulele, and I was getting there, but things happened, and you know, typically I never got round to completing it. So, but I know I'd love to that ukulele and the piano. I would love to learn how to play. I know Tim plays a mean piano. I've seen him do it now and again. He does it sometimes. Shows us live, or plays it in the church as well. I've seen it doing on the stream. I've never been to his church, obviously, being across the pond. But yeah, it'd be great to just, you know, sit down, clap the old fingers, give it away, tinkle away on them ivories, as I say. Well, hopefully not ivory anymore. Kind of resin keys, and blast out some tunes. I'd love to play Midnight Sonata. Is it Beethoven's Midnight Sonata? I love that tune. I would love to be able to play that. I think that's a bit more in depth than a newcomer like me. And you can win yourself some music lessons, so that's not too bad at all. Stefan Kaplan, he'll be coming on later as well on the streams. Not here. I mean, he's got his own show later on today. He's donating 2 custom colour prints from his archive. In fact, I was watching him later on today. Was it about midnight my time, 1 o'clock-ish, and he was saying, I think he said 5 colour prints. But we'll stick with that for now, for 2. But so he's donating more, which is fantastic. And StreamYard, 2 to 3 month pro memberships, water bottle, coffee mug, shirts and sweatshirts. So StreamYard had donated a load of merch. I love a bit of merch, me. I do love a bit of merch. I've got my own StreamYard book. Puddles is over there. He's just making sure it's gone a bit funky. But he's making sure everything's okay. Forky wants to give him a cuddle. Come on, Forky. There we go. Oh, that's nice. They're doing it. Forky and Puddles in the background, making sure the stream goes well. They're helping Tim as well. Helping Tim. So you can win some merch from StreamYard. Always a winner. And we've got Banging Beards. Oh yes, Banging Beards. See, this is one there's a beard on this show, and you can't ignore the beard. The company Banging Beards have donated some products. Bear with me, I'll try and reach over. They've donated some beard products. I know Mark Lee would like this as well. Someone can win this. And in this box, we have a Impresso Espresso. So this is a coffee-scented balm. A Impresso Espresso oil, beard oil. And, which every beard needs, a beard wash. So someone's going to win that little bundle, that little box set from Banging Beards, company based in Glasgow in Scotland. From Scotland, made in Scotland from Girders. Yes, so thank you to Thomas from Banging Beards for that. And also we have Lynn from, has donated some tummy teas. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name of the company. Another friend of ours, and Tim's, Linda, has donated some tea bags. Basically, it's supposed to be good, helping settle your stomach and all that if you've got all kind of indigestion and things like that. So it's a bag of tummy teas to help that. Hello, Katie. Katie Simpson's in the house. How are you doing? She's a good friend of mine now. Love to see you playing the piano. I would love. In fact, it'd be good. I bet you can play. Can you play it, Katie? Can you play the piano? I bet you can. If not, I can play it. You can sing, because you was a professionalized singer at one time, weren't you? I know this. I know. Moonlight Sonata, yes. Beethoven. Is that what I said? I don't know, but that's what I mean. I love that tune. I do love that tune. I know I'm short bearded and tattooed, but I do like a bit of culture, a bit of Beethoven Sonata. Lovely. Love to see you. Love to see you play the piano. Meant to say. I know what you meant, Katie. That's what I said anyway. That's what I said. You said. So don't worry about it. We got away with it. We got away with it. No need for my Titanic TV plug. Steve Fleming's in the house. Steve, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you here. Yes, we're trying to raise money for beating the cancer in our blood, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So it's about trying to raise money for that. Organised by Tim Sohn, and we're getting there. That's a great Scottish accent. I don't think so. I think the Scottish may have something to say about that. I wouldn't try it while I was up there in Scotland. I may not, make it out alive again. But there you go. Where have we just been now? So that was the Pedal charity, doing all they can to try and get the medicines and medication needed for the kids, which is such an important thing. Great with live video banter. I don't know about that, Kate. I get through it. We get through it, but like I said, this is not my show. This is organised. Tim said, you're going to do it. Do it. So I had no choice. It's like, if when St. Tim says do it, you got to jump. You got to do it. Now, obviously, I wanted to get involved, but I'm more like, say, I'm a loner. I'm a man. I'm like Grizzly Adams out there in the outback. I hope, I'm not showing my age. I hope everyone knows who Grizzly Adams is or was. The dude in the forest with a beard. Anyone who had a beard back in the 70s, 80s, you'd say, hey, it's Grizzly Adams. The guy who had a beard and a bear was his friend in the middle of nowhere. It's a bit like the A-Team, but in the middle of a Alaskan forest or whatever it was. Or MacGyver, something like that. Anyway, I don't know. It was a long time ago. Just a man innocent, accused of something he didn't do, goes off into the forests of whoever, wherever, and befriends a bear and the band. Yeah, so it's a cross between A-Team, MacGyver, and what's it, Lassie. It's all them combined. What a show it was. love Grizzly Adams. Such a wonderful show. It was such a wonderful show. I only recently found out he died early on, about 2000. I didn't know. I thought he was still alive and kicking chicken. But no, he's died, unfortunately. But there you go. Anyway, but there you go. But there you go. Keep saying it. Here we go, the man himself. Top of the morning to you. Thank you. I don't. People keep coming in with that. It's more of an Irish saying. Top of the morning. Top of the morning, Allah. Back to Craig. Yes, Tim. He is our illustrious leader of this event. How are you doing, Tim? How are you feeling? Have you had a bit of a rest? A bit of a relax for a couple of hours? You know, you have like 3 seconds sleep, because I bet your tubby must be all at churn at thunder now with all this going on, and trying to organise it, trying to keep everything going, keep answering my questions like 3 seconds before you go live. I kind of lost track of the time. It's like with the 5 hours difference, I'm like asking, so Tim, what about this? What about that? What? Yeah, okay, Carl. I'm looking. Oh, he's on in like 5 minutes. Answer me questions. Okay, Carl. Yeah, I've got to go live now. Ta-da, see ya. What? I'm still asking questions anyway. Under pressure. Got to put the pressure on him. Yes, how are you doing, Tim? Hope you're okay. Best of luck to you. Just woke up after 3 hours, if that. Who needs it? Who needs it indeed? I did the same, Tim. I was watching you, and well, it was you and then Brian and Dorothy was up there. So it was 4:30 when I went to bed. 4:30. And I got up for 7. 3 hours. Me and Titsy. We sleep. Well, no, I was going to say we sleep buddies, but no, I don't mean that. I didn't mean, you know what I mean. Sleep time, same length of time. No, don't do that either. You know what? Forget it. Moving on. Yes, please don't forget you can donate. Scrolling ticker. You can donate any amount. As much as you can, really, please, so we can try and hit our target. $50,000 is what we're aiming for. Who knows? But whatever we raise, it will be gloriously accepted. And as I say, it's quicker than the ticker. Donate at perspectivesoncancer.com. That redirects you to the page. You do your donations, and you can see all that's going on. It's got all the information that you need. It'll tell you better than I did on what you can win if you donate. There's loads of prizes. Them e-cam prizes there. I think that's the one for me. And a bit of merch, like I said, the StreamYard merch. You can't beat a bit of merch. Other photographs, and I know Nancy's got some stuff in there as well. Nancy's donating her time in coaching for you as well. There's lots I've not seen. It's not on my list there, so my apologies, Nancy. Indeed. So who needs sleep? Right, where are we at now? Let's get up to date. Let's carry on. We've got a lot to get through. So we're up to Tim's story. Yes, we are. Like I said, it was only last year when he'd had leukemia 15 years ago, and it was only last year that he came out and told us all about it outside his immediate family. So nobody knew. And he was on Jenny's show, and he brought it all out there. I think he announced it and then went on Jenny's show to talk about it. But then since then, a few months ago, Tim shared his cancer journey on Showing Up Perspectives on Cancer, a weekly live stream show created by Tim and his bestie, again, not my word, bestie, that's what Tim says, his co-host, Cara Oakley. So Cara basically puts up with Tim's shenanigans on the stream. So we'll play a bit of that, and I think for me, what I like about this, it reveals what it's like to be told you've got cancer, and starting in a relationship and all that. And how do you tell your new partner? Do you tell your new partner? Do you tell your family? Shouldn't you? I don't suppose you can, unless you've been through it. I don't suppose you realise how the things that go through your head. There must be, a million things going through your head all at once. Who do I tell? When do I tell? What happens next? Where do we go? Who should do this? What? Unbelievable. I don't know. People that have gone through this, are amazing souls. They are so strong. I don't think they realise really how much resilience they've got. So I think, excuse me. So donate all you can anyway, so we can get rid of this cancer, because people shouldn't be suffering this now. But in our day and age, we should have got rid of this a long time ago. It should have gone. But you know, it's a tricky one. It keeps doing its thing to stay there. Quicker than a ticker. Donations, perspectives on cancer.com. And you can also donate by check. Make it out to LSS and mail to Tim Sohn. Tim, you're going to get this now. You can answer me this one. The Tim Sohn at 120 Cara Lane, Shahola. Is that right? Am I saying that right, Tim? PA, that's Philadelphia. Pennsylvania, PA, Philadelphia. His brain's going. Let's do that address again. Mail it to Tim Sohn, 120 Cara Lane, Shahola. That's SHOHOLA, PA 18458. PA 18458. That's the postcode. What do you call it? A zip code. Zip. It's the postcode. Every little helps. Well, that's interesting. Right, okay, let's go. I'm sorry. Now, Tim's story. This is a bit of his show. Perspectives on Cancer. I forgot the name of it then. Perspectives on Cancer. Oh, I said it right though. And what he did, he sent it out to everyone. So through the day, throughout the night, and the next day, people can play bits of it. I wasn't, because I'm not used to doing it all in public. You know, being in public, being collaboration, shall we say. So Tim sent me this information. I thought, oh, you just want me to play it. You just, press play button and go. And then I looked, this is one of them things, I looked at it and I thought, hang on a minute, this thing's actually, my show's only 2 hours. With all these videos, there's about 4 hours worth of content here. How am I supposed to do that, Tim? I said, no, you pick bits out. Oh, I'd just lined up to play. I didn't check runtime. Just, we'll have a bit of that, just St. Tim's done it all for me. I'm just going to click play. So thanks, Tim. No. So I broke it down, I've checked them out. I've kept a big chunk in this. I might pause it and comment. Or you may hear me coming over the comments. You may hear me commenting over the video. Excuse me, here doing this. You may not. We'll just sit through it all and watch it between us. Now there is bits where it would have been better to cut with that. Just the messing around and stuff like that, and the bits that kind of the stutterings and the stumblings. Like if you watch me, you'll know all about it because I do them all the time. Titanic TV. That's how I like it. Always hit an iceberg somewhere on my production. But let's have a look at this now. This is Tim's story. Thank you.
But yeah, so let's get into it, Tam. Kind of, would you like to recap your overall story that you have shared regarding, how you even were diagnosed with cancer?
Sure.
A bit ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah. So in December, it will be 15 years that I was diagnosed with chronic myeloid leukemia. And how it happened was I had some purple blotches on my legs. At the time, I was living in New Jersey. And I went to my primary care physician and he took some blood tests. And as I'm leaving the parking lot, he calls me on my cell phone and he says, well, I don't really remember exactly what he said, but I know he said that you need to go to the hospital. And so I went to the hospital, which was 2 hours away. And I was there for about a week. And in that time period, I was diagnosed with chronic myeloid leukemia. Now, I had never had any other major medical issues before. There have been other people in the family, like extended family, that have had different forms of cancer, and they've either passed from it, or they're survivors of it, or they're currently going through it now. But I personally had never had any serious medical issues. So it was very unexpected. And those 2 hours from my primary care physician's parking lot to the hospital was probably the longest 2 hours of my life, because I had no idea what to expect. And that's kind of how the beginning of the story goes.
Yeah. I mean, that, like, even hearing it back now, just listening to you talk about that, I just, being like, from my perspective of never receiving that diagnosis, but being like family who has, like, that is a lot, like, in itself. And so I'm just kind of thinking, like, wow, you know, that's just literally a lot. And so how old were you when you were first diagnosed?
I was 28
Yeah.
28 years old.
And wow. And so what was your life up until that diagnosis? Like, what was it like? Where did you live? What job did you have? Like, what'd you do?
I worked at a newspaper at night, so like 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 1 o'clock in the morning at a newspaper in northern New Jersey. I lived in New Jersey. I actually lived right next door to the newspaper, like literally right next door to the newspaper. In case anybody was wondering, and if you want to find that newspaper, the name of it. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing addresses tonight. No.
I think I just want to come in here and just say, I think this is an important thing to mention as well. Like Tim just saying, oh, he had a bit of a lesion on his leg, a purple colouring, whatever. Thought nothing of it. And now I bet there's loads of people out there with, just think, oh, it's nothing, we'll leave it. And then last minute, they find out too late that this is cancer. So if any signs, go to your doctor and get it checked out. Even if it is nothing, you just bumped it or something, whatever, great. It's better to go there and get told it's nothing than leave it and then go back and tell you, oh yeah, it's gone, it's a serious place now, we've got to do something immediately. Do you know what I mean? Because the sooner you find out, the more chance you've got of making a recovery, a great recovery and getting rid of it totally. So I think that's a good point there.
No.
But that was kind of where I was at. It was a few months later that I started dating my now wife, Joy. Yeah.
What's cute,
Want me to tell that
guys, is
story?
yeah, what's cute is that I have all these questions like down so he can see them. And then he's kind of like, oh, I'm going to have to talk about it. Great. I'm going to do it on my terms.
Wow.
I love it. I saw what
I'm not
you
even
did
looking
there.
at the questions. They are over here, but I'm not.
I love it. No. But yeah, so let's talk about that too. I mean, were you like you weren't dating, you didn't have you weren't married, you weren't dating, you didn't have kiddos then. And then when did Joy just happen to be in the picture? How'd you
Joy just
meet her?
happened to be in the picture a few months later. We met each other through eHarmony. That's how we met. I was living in New Jersey. She was living over the border in New York State. And our schedules were totally opposite. I worked at night. She worked during the day. I would call her at 1 o'clock in the morning when I was done with the newspaper. And she'd be falling asleep on the phone while I was talking. It was all good. Yes. Now we're married with 2 kids.
And I think this is adorable because I kind of thought, okay, so when people receive a diagnosis of cancer, especially, their mind is just spinning and they're either like, oh my gosh, I'm going to stand in place, and because we don't know what's going to happen, or you just go full force, or you just pretend that there's no diagnosis and you're just going to live your life. Which approach did you take, Tim?
Yeah, I mean, I felt fine. Like, I've been really lucky. We haven't really talked about this part yet, but I've been really lucky that I do have to take oral chemo medication daily for the rest of my life, and I have had to for the last 15 years. But I haven't had side effects from it, and overall, I feel great. And shout out to eHarmony, who should be a sponsor of the show as well. Yes, along with
Oh, I'm writing that down actually.
Yeah.
eHarmony.
Yes.
Also, shout out to P&G.
Yes, shout out to P&G.
Sponsor.
We love your puffs tissues. They're wonderful. Here, I could even well, I don't really have anything to, but here's an example. This is a tissue. I don't need them
I
yet.
mean, I may accidentally make Tim cry later, and I may not. Who knows? I may
We
need
shall
them.
see. It's early on. Yes.
Who knows?
We have time.
I love it. Oh wait.
Yeah, so
I'm like
eHarmony is how
looking
we
at all
met.
these.
And then thank you, Olene. Love
Yeah,
you,
thank you.
Olene. Yeah, so then what happened was we were dating a few months after I got diagnosed, and I didn't know how to deal with that. Like, when do you tell someone that you have cancer? Like, you know, so Joy was over at my apartment one day, and she saw an appointment slip on the refrigerator that said the name of the oncology place I went to, blah, 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 oncology. So we were talking one day at 1 o'clock in the morning after one of my newspaper shifts, and it came up. And that's when that conversation happened, that I had chronic leukemia. Yeah. So, but I think that's these are questions to think about when, you know, if you're diagnosed with leukemia or cancer, you know, any kind of cancer, like, how do you deal with telling different people in your life, whether it's somebody you just started dating or other family members or friends, like, how and when do you tell them, you know? Like, that's not, like, there's no handbook on that, at least that I know of.
Yeah. And
excuse me, you can hear me there. I just sound like it was playing double.
But okay, so I'm kind of breaking interview mode now.
We'll
I
pause
guess.
that for a minute. Yeah. So when is a good time to tell someone new
for
that
me, seeing it on my end,
you've got cancer?
you
You've not
have
known them
been
very
this
long.
person who's like, oh, I'm fine.
Wow.
I'm fine. I
You know,
feel fine. I
that's
just have to
hard.
take medication and I have headaches all the time, but I'm fine.
Other than that, I'm
And
great.
not a lot of people knowing, and for 14 years. And then you up and talk about it on LinkedIn, which is pretty amazing. And it's like, you know, like, what do you do? And like, do you have any regrets of how that unfolded with Joy, like her knowing?
No, I don't have any regrets. I mean, it was really early on. It was only like a few months, and and Joy is just very patient and calm, and in most situations. So, you know, I don't know how I would have reacted if I was her. You know, like, you know, you're dating someone and you see something on the refrigerator that says oncology, and you're like, are they not sharing something with me? Like, should I know that? Is that going to affect something? Like, but it was early on, you know? So, like, it's hard to, there's hard questions when cancer arises in your life, right?
So who agrees with me that perhaps time...
I don't have any regrets. I mean, it was really early on. It was only like a few months, and and Joy is just very patient and calm.
Yeah, so I mean that was quite hard. Sorry, I had a bit of as always. I had some technical issues, and it went a bit crazy for me. I hope it was okay for everybody else out there watching. I mean, nobody's commented that it messed up, so that's good. Richard Brooks in the house again. Hi, buddy. I hope you're okay. Yeah, just see what I mean. They're the things that you don't think about. Getting into a new relationship and then finding out. You start seeing someone and then you find out just a couple of weeks later or whatever that you've got cancer. Do you tell them, or do you think they're going to go running? What do you do? I don't know. Tough one to answer that. Anyway, let's have another song, shall we? We'll have a bit another track here from Gerard Mark again. The same as the last one. This one's called No Place Like Home. Have a little listen to this and let me know what you think. And don't forget, donate. Let's get the quicker than a ticker. Donations, perspectivesoncancer.com. All the information you need to know is there. Go to there. Perspectivesoncancer.com. Donations, perspectivesoncancer.com. Donate what you can, as much as you can. Or send a check, Tim Sohn, 120 Carl Lane, Shahola, PA, 18458. And do it that way, through check. Why not? Okay, let's have a bit of this. What did I say I was going to play? No Place Like Home. There's no place like home. No, it's not. Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Let's have a listen.
We could climb every mountain. We could swim the deep.
We're in the 13th hour now of the live stream.
And come back again.
It's downhill.
We could go any distance.
The last 12 hours of the 24.
We could reach all the stars.
Getting there,
But
Tim.
in the end, I know where we belong.
Come on, Pocket.
I know a place where we can go. I know a place where we can go. Where we are safe, where we are known. I know that there's no place like home. Oh, 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 I know that there's no place like home. Taking every moment, making every memory, knowing all that matters is all we need. Yeah, I know where we belong. Yeah, I know where we belong. I know a place where we can go. I know a place where we can go. Where we are safe, where we are known. I know that there's no place like home. Oh, 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 I know that there's no place like home. I know a place where we can go. I know a place where we can go. Where we are safe, where we are known. I know that there's no place like home. I know a place where we can go. I know a place where we can go. Where we are safe, where we are known. I know that there's no place like home. Oh, 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 I know that there's no place like home.
There we go. No place like home. And that's so true. But we're here trying to raise money for cancer research and get rid of cancer, get rid of it for good. So please donate. Donate. Or send a check to the address scrolling along now. And as I just keep doing, quicker than a ticker, you can donate at perspectivesoncancer.com. That's donations.perspectivesoncancer.com. All the information you need to know is there. Please get involved. Please donate as much or as little as you can. Now I'm going to play something else now. Another video. Now this is, I think this was at the end of the one that I just watched there. A bit later on, Tim put something up, and this is really, really, really emotional. And I think a public event, really. It was a girl named Nightbird. She appeared on the show, but I think it's something. Is it America's Got Talent or something? I don't know what the show is. But and it was a girl with cancer. Anyway, let's play the video. I'm sorry, this is a bit where they could have done with chopping out a bit in the middle of it, but we'll get through it. Let's play this.
So I wanted to share something with you guys. there's this woman named, she goes by the name Nightbird with an E on the end, and she's 31 years old, and she was on America's Got Talent during the pandemic. I don't remember when it was. I think it was like June. And she had cancer for like 4 years, and she died yesterday. And she wrote this song called "It's Okay," and so I just wanted to share it with you guys. And the song just really touched me because, well, first I'm going to share my screen and play it, and then we could talk about it on the other side. I might need
warning though, it may lag and delay on the streaming ends, but we're gonna try it for sure.
We're doing it.
It's okay, Carla. It works fine.
So
it works fine.
Our apologies in advance if it gets all wonky.
Shout out to the Wonky Donkey, by the way.
Wonky Donkey.
You knew I was going to say that. Oh, and shout out to this thing.
Solar panels.
Shout out to solar panels.
There she is.
It's funny because singers come on and I think about authenticity. You know, when you feel it, when it moves you, that feels like the most authentic thing.
No, sorry. Let's try that again.
Come on, Tim.
Hi. Hello. How are you?
I'm awesome. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, we're happy you are. What's your name?
My name's Jane. When I sing, I go by Nightbird.
Oh, that's nice.
Nightbird?
That's right.
Did you sing? Do you sing for a living?
Not recently.
Where are you from?
I'm from Zanesville, Ohio.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 30.
30 years old. And the dream is to be a singer. What are you going to be singing for us tonight?
I'm singing an original song called It's Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It is. It's okay.
It's okay.
What is It's Okay about?
It's Okay is the story of the last year of my life.
All right. And who you here with?
I'm here by myself.
It's okay.
Story of the last year of her life.
What do you do for a living?
I don't think they realise that this is the last
I
year
have not
of
been
her life.
working for quite a few years. I've been dealing with cancer.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right.
Can I ask you a question? How are you now?
Last time I checked, I had some cancer in my lungs, my spine, and my liver.
Wow.
So you're not okay?
Well, not in every way, no.
You got a beautiful smile and a beautiful glow, and nobody would know.
Thank you. It's important that everyone knows I'm so much more than the bad things that happen to me.
Exactly. You're more than just a disease.
All right. Sing for us.
Good luck. Nightbird.
I moved to California in the summertime. I changed my name thinking that it would change my mind. I thought that all my problems, they would stay behind. I was a stick of dynamite and it just was a matter of time, yeah. Oh dang, oh my, now I can't hide. Said I knew myself, but I guess I lied. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I wrote 100 pages, but I burned them all. Yeah, I burned them all. I blow through yellow lights and don't look back at all. I don't look back at all. Oh dang, oh my, now I can't hide. Said I knew what I wanted, but I guess I lied. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. Oh, it's alright to be lost sometimes.
Mm. Whew.
I mean, she was singing from the heart.
During that audition, she said she had a 2% chance of survival. And she was telling us all that we're all a little bit lost and it's going to be all right.
Yeah.
And she is standing on the stage in front of thousands of people. We're in the midst of a pandemic where we were all freaking lost, right? And a lot of us are all still freaking lost. And she died yesterday, and I saw that notification and I was just like, what the beep? Like,
Yeah.
she provided so much hope, and like millions and millions of people were following her, and like she just provided so much hope. And I wanted to share that. And there's one other video I want to share of hers, but is there anything you want to say, Bestie?
No, I'm just bawling over here. Yeah, it's so sad.
I think I'll skip this bit.
What?
Let me share one. I want to share one more video. The whole thing. Maybe see if it'll do it again.
You don't.
Maybe it was the whole
Just
thing.
because you're sad or grieving doesn't mean that you're not grateful, and it doesn't mean you're not hopeful. It doesn't mean that you still aren't fighting for your life, that you still don't have it in you.
I guess that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the show is about all of it regarding cancer. And unfortunately, we lose beautiful souls in the middle of us celebrating life. We celebrate life and take time to honor and grieve the sadness that comes along with losing a beautiful life.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
thank you so much,
All of it.
guys, for staying on with us and being a part of this, and for Tam, you sharing your heart and your sadness, because this has hit you hard too. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting it, because when she was on America's Got Talent, she just was so, like, she just provided so much hope. And then I could tell over time as she did Instagram videos that you could just tell she was losing weight, and you could tell her hope. You could just tell as she was saying things that she wasn't feeling as hopeful. You could tell through her messages, but she wasn't being super negative or anything, but you could just tell. So I kind of had a feeling that things weren't going great, but then all of a sudden it was like, so, but she made a huge impact through her song, and she's written other songs as well. Yeah, she's made a huge impact through her songs and her messages. And so, yeah, rest in peace, Nightbird.
Rest in peace, Nightbird.
Rest in peace, Nightbird. Whoa, get yourself together, Carl. Come on. It's sad and it's beautiful. Anyway, Tim, yes, you can come. You want to come on the show, of course. I did put the link to join me in the messages in the big group thing, but I will send it to you now. I'm just trying to find you on my friends list. I think you're on my friends list. You are my friend, aren't you, Tim? Please tell me you're my friend. There we go. Let's paste it. Yeah, I have, Tim, and I've just sent you the link now. You can join me as and when. So we'll see if we come in. So, like say, within the 13th hour, 11:35. That's well, we're 6:35 on the eastern coast. While we're waiting for Tim to try and come in and join us. What are we on there? On the are we on Do Not Disturb? You think might well come on? Let's hopefully he can come on now. Turn up Do Not Disturb. Watch my phone ring now. There's people trying to come in. I suppose while we're waiting for him, and you know you're all scribbling off your donations. Where's me quicker than a ticker? There we go. Please donate there. Donations.perspectivesoncancer.com. And obviously, like we said, you can send a check off to the address. That's going by. I think if Tim wants to come in, what I'll do then is I'll play another song, compose myself a little bit. I'll play this song and then we'll see if Tim joins us. Let's have a bit of what we're marching for, towards.
Share with me scriptures and help me to know it's easier to sink than to rise. The black and white bullets that fly from my mouth are hand-picked, tired old lines. And my shoes have worn through from this walking around. It's time to stand still and fight. Even the loudest of words will not make a sound.
We can beat this cancer.
Compared
Please
to the
donate all you
sound
can.
of what's right. I saw a man on the news tonight crying for his child in the war. He looked at the camera and asked with his eyes, do we know what we're marching toward? In the halls and the courts, the dead kings cry out.
We've got too many green rooms
Power's a
now.
slow turning wheel. Oh, it came around for us and it'll come around for you. It only gives what it can then steal. And the high-headed men that build the engine that runs are cold and dead in the ground. What they built when they lived, when they died, was undone, except for what's holding us down. I saw a man on the news tonight crying for his child in the war. He looked at the camera and asked with his eyes, do we know what we're marching toward?
Can't beat them, I'll pop
Now choose to believe in that silver-tongued dream. They try to rightly see that the strings you feel at the end of the day are the same strings pulling on me. And if the truth can be beaten and tied to a chair and made to say whatever we want, then the words that we serve are nothing but ours, and our God is not God after all. I saw a man on the news tonight crying for his child in the war. He looked at the camera and asked with his eyes, do we know what we're marching toward? Do we know what we're marching toward? Do we know what we're marching toward?
There we go, Jeffrey Martin. Do we know what we're marching towards? Now let's see if we can bring Tim in. There we go.
Top of the morning to you, Mr. Sullivan.
Top of the morning to you, Tim. How are you doing, my good friend?
I am great. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I think you've got a green screen. Let me try and change your background as well. So how's it been, Tim? How have you found it so far?
My heart is full. It's been it's been wonderful to hear people's cancer stories, and thank you for changing my background. I love you have the power. You have the power.
I have the power.
I love it.
Fantastic, we can do anything.
Yes. It's been wonderful to see people showing up as yourself, all the amazing live streaming hosts showing up to support LLS, and all the people who are showing up to donate and show up in the comments and share the live streams, and just show up and support.
Just show up.
Yeah.
Indeed, just show up. So how was, when you went to sleep last night, what was you thinking when you lay down there, knowing this has gone, knowing your life story, what's going on so far, and what you're trying to do, Tim? And I know you're not a bit, well, you are an emotional guy, but you don't like to talk about your emotions. I know you don't like going there, Tim. But I mean, like I say, your stomach must be topsy-turvy, backwards, sideways, all over the show. It must be hard to keep focus.
Yeah, for me, this year is all about making a bigger impact in the cancer community.
Yeah.
Because I've received so much love and care and concern from people after I've shared my story since June. And I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude. And so I want to give back. And so that's what this year and going forward is for me. So that's what Showing Up Perspectives on Cancer is about. That's why Kara and I started that show. And that's what this event is about. And that's what there's a big announcement coming at the end of today. So stay tuned regarding that.
What time is
during the 5 o'clock Eastern hour? Yeah.
Sorry, what goes there? What time's your last finale start at then?
It starts at 5 o'clock Eastern time. So that's 10 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know we got around. I thought it was 9 o'clock my time, but we'll get there, and we're looking forward to it. I'll be there. I'll be checking out through today. I know after this one, we have got who's coming after me. Where's my book?
After you, I believe it's Russ Johns.
Russ Johns
from 7 to 9 Eastern.
Yes, Russ Jones.
Yes.
Then Tim. Then you. Then you're on. Then Jenny. Then Mark. Stefan. And then the final you again. Well, I should be joining you on that final hour, shouldn't I? Popping in if I can.
Yes, you can absolutely pop on between 5 and 6. Yes, the live streamers are invited to join us. My parents will be coming on to join us. Yeah, and actually from 9 to 10, instead of me gracing everyone with their presence, Inger and Usama are going to be taking over that hour. Instead of me. So instead you get to see me during this hour, and I'll also be on we're going to have a special edition of the Tim and Jim show from noon to 1 o'clock Eastern time. I'll be interviewing Jim about his perspectives on cancer, and then he'll be interviewing me about mine as well.
Fantastic. Yeah. And let's put the donation there. Donations.perspectivesoncancer.com. And while you're here, Tim, that address, let me pull up again. Sorry, mate. Let me find it. Come on. If people can donate by check if they want to, and they can send it to make it out to LLS. Send it to Tim Sohn, 120 Carter Lane, Shahola. Is it Shahola?
Shahola, SHOHOLA.
Shahola. Yes, I'm getting it. I was saying it right. That's PA 18458. So get your checkbooks out.
Or as I like to say, oh Shahola.
Hey Shahola. I was thinking hey,
with the arm like that.
Shahola.
Oh Shahola.
Oh Shahola. Fantastic. We're nearly at the end of the second hour there. 11:44 for me. What's that? 6:44 where you are, I do believe. So it's early birds for you.
It's bright and early over here.
Yes. I was doing my best watching. Like I said, I kind of gave up and went to bed at 3:30. I thought I'm going to have to get some sleep in over my brain and just melt out. So big respect to everyone that's been involved so far. So top of your head, do you remember who's been live? We've had Brian and Nancy. You've been live. Dorothy.
Yes,
Um,
Dorothy.
Rob?
Kara and Steve Sullivan were live from midnight to 2 a.m. Eastern time.
See, I didn't see that one. I missed that one.
Yeah,
So yes, I
that
think
was
that's
a
everyone, isn't
good
it?
one.
What's
that?
5. Yes, 5 o'clock. So that was when I was getting 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'd just gone to bed for that one. Yeah, so I missed that one. I mean, I saw you and Cara on the in that video there, and you can tell you call her your best there. You can tell there's a relationship there. But that show, wow, it's full of emotion, isn't it? But it's full of hope as well, I think. Do you know what I mean? You're telling a difficult tale, and there's other people telling their tales as well. But I think it's one that needs to be heard. Get the word out, and people, please donate. Let's help Tim get to his. Let me get back to that blurb. Why is it happening? As we said, a Man and Woman of the Year is a 10-week philanthropic competition to support blood cancer research among a group of motivated and dedicated individuals in communities across the United States. Candidates form a powerful fundraising team and competed in honour of 2 local children who are blood cancer survivors, and our goal is to raise $50,000. With your help, we can do it. We may be a way off, but we can still do it. There's still time. We broke the back. We're on the downward slope to the end now. We're on the last 12 hours. Well, the last 11 hours now.
And yesterday I interviewed Laura Rappa, who's the mom of McCoy, the Girl of the Year. She's 6 years old. She was diagnosed with acute leukemia at age 4. So that was definitely a touching interview. So make sure to go back and check that out. You can watch that over on my my LinkedIn profile, when you have time. And then today at 4 o'clock Eastern time, I'll be interviewing Christy and Steve, the parents of Grayson, who is the Boy of the Year. And Grayson, who's 9 years old, will actually be there as well for the interview. I'll be having a conversation with him as well. And so that's the first time I'll be having a conversation with a child. So definitely let's all show up to support Grayson, Steve, and Christy. It's definitely going to be a highlight of this event.
Fantastic. I'll just bring this comment up. Maybe you know what it's about. From Dallas. Is this an actual comment? I don't know what that is. Have you any idea?
No, sometimes I see those from YouTube. I think it's just a spammy thing. I don't know.
The people spamming. We're trying to raise money for cancer, and people are spamming on it. I'll get on that.
I don't know.
See what we can do. Get them blocked off YouTube. So my apologies for that. I didn't know. I just wanted to make sure. But I'll not comment on that because I'm a nice person. But I don't think I need to tell you what
Very nice.
I think about them.
Very nice.
So so Tim, thank you for having me involved in it. You crazy person. Why would you ask someone like me, some bearded weirdo, to come on and do this? But no, you don't need to answer that question. I don't think I want to know the answer. But
yes, I do, because you have a huge heart, Steve Sullivan. Carl Sullivan. I clearly need to go back to drinking coffee because
no, you don't. Team T now. You Team T.
Team T. I have converted.
We got you there in the end. I've just been drinking my breakfast now. I'm on breakfast drinks. There's no solid there today. Well,
I haven't had any beverages yet. I literally rolled out of bed about 10 minutes ago. So this is what you get. I'm radiating real as
#radiating real.
It's as real as it gets. It's over here this morning.
My dog's just decided to come and join me. So there we go. Yes. So I hope that Russ is getting ready. Russ Johns, because he's coming live in 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go. Russ.
Yes.
10 minutes to go.
10 minutes.
And please, how are we doing on the fundraising so far, Tim? Do you know? I don't know where that link is. Everyone's saying, we've got this link and this is how much you've got. I'm no techno genius. You may not know that.
Yeah,
I can't.
That's okay. I will check as we. Well, I won't speak. You speak, and I'll
speak.
look.
I'll
How's
speak,
that?
Sputter. I'll speak. We'll say, please go to donations.perspectivesoncancer.com, and you can find out all the information for what's going on for the rest of the day, some of the prizes that you can win, who's going live, and why. And
Yeah, whole schedule is over there.
Donate the pennies.
Yes,
Want to do. Please
we
donate.
are at $3,469.17.
That's not. It's a nice amount, really. I mean, do you know, it's nothing to be sneezed at, is it? I know we've got lofty heights, but any amount raised for cancer charity is a fantastic thing. It's a good thing. It'll all go to a good cause and be used in a good way. Better than getting wasted on your,
Absolutely.
a few calories on that new chocolate bar that you're going to get, or that packet of crisps or something, or that coffee you might be thinking about getting today. Forget the snack bars and the drink today. Just donate the money to this. That's what I say. You can for one day.
Yeah.
You can survive today just on the knowledge that you've done a really good, wonderful thing. You'll be full of the glows of the joys of donation to such a generous cause. So please donate.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Definitely.
Are you going to be getting any more rest, or is this it now? You've had your free and you're
No more rest for me. Full force day from this point forward, Carl Sullivan.
Full force Saint Tim. He's got to do
I have to show up to support everyone. Share.
Big
Sharing
respect
is caring.
from Forky. He wants to give you a hug. Give Tim a hug, Forky.
Which way do I hug on eCam?
That's
This
the one.
way.
You're right.
Hug.
Yeah. Hug.
Hug. Big hug. I love it.
So does Forky. He's been enjoying the tunes as well as we're going through it. I'm watching the videos. Do you want to stick around with us? I was going to do a bit from Josh, but if you want to chat a bit, he said because we've only got 10 minutes to go, so we can do. Do you want to play another tune?
Absolutely, I'd love to stick around.
Love to stick it. You love a sticker. I do. I love a sticker. Never mind to stick around. Stick around. Should we play a bit of this tune? Let's have a go with this Lone Wild Spitfire, shall we? Do you fancy having a listen? Oh, is it coming through? So we've got to help everyone start waking up a little bit now. Bring up the beats for a minute. So let's get everyone going over in the East Coast.
Take cover, take cover, my friend. Take cover from him. You think you can come here and scare us away? Yeah.
I think it picked up.
You got something else coming today.
Where's Forky? Likes to do
Let's dance.
It's him down. King Leopold is saying congratulations on the money raised.
Thank you, King.
There's a Facebook Ninja. Hey, familiar, tuning in from Ohio.
Is that Alex? I have a feeling it's Alex. Good morning, Alex.
Spitfire.
Spitfire.
Yes, it is morning. Good morning to you. Loves and hugs to you from me, Tim, and Forky. This wasn't as upbeat as I expected it to be, I should tell you the truth. It's kind of still a bit mellow. But there you go. It is what it is. Don't forget to donate as much as you can. Don't break your piggy bank, it's a worthy cause. Perspective, donations.perspectivesoncancer.com. Oh, Lone Wild. Slide guitar in there. Thank you. Okay, Fork is fed up of dancing. We've had enough of that song. We've had enough of that one. That wasn't as funky as I expected it to be, though, Tim. It was a bit kind of bit slow and bit. It wasn't as like rock as I thought it was. I don't know why. I must have been tired when I listened to that first time before I played it.
I like
Oh.
that song. I was doing the Tim. I was rocking out. I don't know.
You was rocking away there, mate. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I put you off your rocking there. Don't come and knock him while
That's
Tim's
okay.
a rocking. It's Alex, guys. It is. Alex is in the house. Winner chicken dinner. Alex is in the house. He's getting ready for the day with us all.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
Oh
Carl,
my
could I share
God.
my screen? Could we play something from the launch event from yesterday?
Sure, you can. Do you
Or
want me
do
to
you
make
have
you?
do you have another plan?
No, go for it. Like we've got 4 minutes. I ain't got nothing planned for
4
4 minutes. Do you
minutes.
want me to let you have the screen yourself, and I'll get rid of me if you give me a second. Just let me expand you. Let's do this.
Okay. Yeah, I don't whatever you want to do.
How's that? Is that okay for you?
Yeah, that should sure. Let's see.
We'll
Does this
see.
work good? Let's try it out. Does that look good? No, wait. Can you
always look
share
good.
my screen? Did it share?
No.
I said share screen, I think. Did it do it? Oh, wait. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Share screen. Chrome tab. 3-hour launch. Is it
Oh, there we go.
sharing it?
So, wait.
Do you
Hold
have
on.
to hit a button?
Hold on.
Okay.
Assign. Let me see.
Do you have to hit something maybe to share
Yes.
screen?
Let's try.
It's all good.
There it is. It's behind us. Let's go to this.
Oh, but now it's behind me, maybe?
Yeah, but
It's okay. We don't have to.
there we go.
There it is.
There we go.
Yay. Okay, cool. So yesterday, Rachel Druckenmiller came on the launch of Open Your Hearts and Wallets. And this is just a little bit from when she came on. She showed up and she sang a little bit something for us. So here we go.
Hi.
Hi, Rachel Druckenmiller. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so just how inspiring. Like already.
Right?
You know? Just remarkable. Yes.
Just the community here, the community, all the people that come together and support each other. It's just have no words.
People are showing up like because they care and like you're somebody who just also really shows up for people, and so I think when people consistently show up for others and then they have a moment where it's like, okay, now I'm really in a spot of wanting to receive that, you just see the outpouring, and it's because Tim, you're somebody who gives so much to so many people, so it's an honor to support you at this.
Well, I really appreciate that. And you inspire me, Rachel Druckenmiller, because you're all about unmuting and about joy and about resilience and about showing up and all those things. And I think you have a few connections to cancer, right? Would you mind sharing those?
Yeah, my grandfather actually had leukemia, my mom's dad, and my mother, my brother's mother-in-law. So my brother's mother-in-law, she passed cancer about 5 years ago. And then a mentor of mine, Dr. Danny Friedland, passed away from brain cancer this past October. So I feel like we all know, everyone knows someone, at least one person, if they haven't been affected personally. So it's just so important to be doing this kind of work,
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, for sure. And I so appreciate you showing up tonight here.
Of course.
For this event.
Yeah. Wouldn't have it any
Igor is
other way.
here. He says, hey now, it's Tim and Rachel. Yes, there's so many people who are here. Daniel Hall is here. So awesome to see Rachel. Yes, and Daniel created the amazing intro video for the launch for this event tonight. So thank you, Daniel.
He's so
I
talented.
really appreciate that. Yeah.
So many ways.
Yes. Thank you all who are here. Rachel, did you want to sing anything for us tonight?
Yeah, I was thinking through like what I might want to sing, and then I
Hitting 12 now.
Before we play this, I just want to say that Rush Johns is up next.
Yes, he is.
Now, 7 o'clock. I don't want to,
No.
I want to make sure people head over to Rush Johns.
Exactly. Are we going to? Should we finish off there then and let him go and watch that, or do you want to play the tune as well? And then there's a little crossover. People can go and see Rush Johns.
Yeah, why don't we do that? What do you think? It's your show, so I'll leave the decision up to you.
Well, to everyone, thank you for joining me. Go and check out the next episode now, which is from Ross. You can find the link to him in where's my little quicker than a clicker ticker. There we go. You can find the information for this show there. Donations.perspectives on cancer. Please donate all you can in the link there. We finished now. Thank you for joining us. Go and check that out, and we'll play out Tim with this song there that you've got for us. I'll bring it back up again in a second. There we go. So thank you, Tim. Thank you for coming and joining me. And thank you for everybody that came in, said hello, and has donated so far. We appreciate you so much. Love you all. I thank you. Love. There we go.
Here we go.
I thought I just think about the weight that it can be, right? To carry just like the weight of like illness and the weight of pain and just like of the world. There's like a heaviness in the world right now. And so I'm going to sing a song, and just for you, I queued it up where there's a track of music that runs behind me, which, I usually sing a cappella, but I'm like, if I'm going to do this for Tim, I'm going to try to really do it.
Wow. All out, Rachel. I love it.
This is the extent of my technical skills when it comes to this. Hopefully it sounds okay through the stream. I sort of did a little demo.
I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah, so I just would invite people to even maybe put a hand on your heart and just think of what it is that, again, so many of us can carry so much. And what is it that you can choose to just let be? What can you choose to just let be? And accept and give yourself some grace and compassion. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get this started. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And the broken-hearted people living in the world are free. There will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me,
Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Listen, Tim, let's say we're finished now. I'll not bother changing the screen. I'll just, my apologies, Rachel. But, Tim, thank you for joining me. Ending on such it's a sweet note. It's kind of got me emotional again there at the end. Beautiful stuff. Thank you for all that you're trying to do, and
Thank
I
you,
hope
Carl.
it raises a huge amount, because it's not about me. It's not about you really. It's about the the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, the cancer and beating cancer. That's what we want to do. So please, last one I can say, please donate. Donate as much as you can. And Caddy, I'm going to show everybody what's happening. Oh, we're going. And I'll see you soon. That's it for me. Anything else for the goal, Tim? Before I sign off, would you like to say anything else?
Just thank you everyone. Thank you, Carl Sullivan, and thank you to everyone who is showing up in any way. Just appreciate you all so much. Whatever amount you can donate is greatly appreciated. $1, $1,000, somewhere in between. It makes an impact more than you know. So thank you, and love you all so much.
Same for me. Bye. Toodles, everyone.
Love.